Hey everyone, Corey from CoreyReviews back here with another Blu-ray update. But before I get started with this Blu-ray update, I know a lot of people are waiting to see who's the winner of the La La Land Best Buy exclusive Blu-ray SteelBook. I went ahead and filmed the giveaway drawing, so I'll put that right here. Alright guys, so I have all the names here in random.org, and I just want to thank everyone who commented and entered, all the people who subscribed, and all the likes as well. I didn't think I was going to pass 100 likes on the video, so I want to thank everyone first and foremost. And so just how random.org works, whoever pops up here first, it'll show the full list. Whoever pops up number one is the winner of the La La Land Best Buy exclusive Blu-ray SteelBook. So first, let me just go through all the entries here. Everyone who entered, kind of all again random, but there you are. And I'm gonna go ahead and press randomize and see who pops up first. So the winner here is Spence. You are the winner of the La La Land Best Buy exclusive Blu-ray SteelBook. I'll send you a personal message and I'll get that shipped out right away. So again, I want to thank everyone. I will have more giveaways coming soon, so keep a lookout for the next giveaway, and thank you everyone again. Like I said, I will have more giveaways coming up here in the future, so I am about to hit 3,500 subscribers. But before we get started with this Blu-ray update, again, I want to see if I can hit 50 likes with this video. So down below, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And before I hit 3,500 subscribers, I just want to thank everyone who's been sticking with my channel for as long as you have, to all the new subscribers as well. Come this January, it'll be my 8th year on YouTube. I've been doing YouTube now for almost 8 years. It's kind of hard to believe it's been that long. I'm so proud to be a part of this community. It's great to see the community growing every day. It's just great to be a part of. So again, I want to thank everyone, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this update. So the first thing up here is a CD. It's my only CD purchase for this update, and that is the new Art of Anarchy soundtrack here. Scott Stapp took over the vocals for the band. Obviously the lead singer of Creed. That was like the first big rock group that I was really introduced to when I started listening to rock music. I haven't listened to all the tracks, but so far it's been a really great album. I mainly listened to like all the main tracks. Echo of a Scream, The Madness, Changed Man, Afterburn, really great songs on here. Just a good hard rock album, and I kind of get this digipack artwork there. It's really cool. Got this at Best Buy for $11, so I thought I had to go ahead and support the band. If you're a fan of Art of Anarchy, or if you're a fan of any of the members, I would definitely recommend picking this up. Alright, so going over some of the standard Blu-rays here, I went ahead and picked up The Waterboy. Great Adam Sandler film. Everyone and their mother has seen The Waterboy. It's a classic. Also picked up, I can't believe I didn't own this one, Matilda. Great movie, childhood classic here. I grew up watching this over and over again. Just an absolute childhood classic. I love this film. It's so immensely rewatchable. And it's actually a really nice release here, and it does have artwork in the back there, which is kind of cool. And I wish, again, more releases would have artwork. I think mainly Sony's like the only company that does it nowadays, which is kind of sad. But yeah, Matilda here. I picked this up at Best Buy. Waterboy was on Amazon for $5.99. Picked that up. And then this one, I think it was maybe like $7.99 or like $5.99 to $7.99 over Easter. So I went ahead and picked that one up. I also picked up for $5.99 at Best Buy The Iron Giant. I was running around looking for this one. I've actually never seen the film, but I've heard such great things about it. I went to a few different Best Buys and they were sold out, but thankfully I went to the one that was actually closest to me, and they had one copy left, so I went ahead and snagged that for $5.99. Hopefully it's pretty good. If you've seen the film, let me know your thoughts of it down below. And at Target, I went ahead and did another Slippity-Doo-Dah. I went ahead and got Empire Records. I know What Movie One is a big fan of this film. It's one of his favorites. And I just love the cast. I love 90s films. So I haven't seen it, but hopefully it's good. It looks pretty good. It sounds good. But I went ahead and got the Mad Max Fury Road 4K slipcover, because I already had the 4K, but without the slipcover that I got on Black Friday. And funny enough, I did the Slippity-Doo-Dah at the Target that I went to, and I went there a few days later, and they had every single 4K and like a security case. So I don't know if they put the security cases on there because I did that. I have no clue. I just thought it was kind of funny that, or odd that a few days after I did the Slippity Doodah, like every 4K release now has a security slipcover on it, or a security case on the outside. So very interesting. But yeah, I went ahead and did the Slippity Doodah, so I got the Empire Records there for $4 at Target, and I got that Mad Max 4K slipcover as well. I caved in, and I also picked up the Rogue One Target exclusive. This is just such a nice release. Just go over it real quick. I'm sure everyone has seen unboxings for this, but has that nice outer slip there, and you get all the character cards and 5 discs. Very cool release here. It's a little bit more thick than The Force Awakens, but it's gonna look pretty nice alongside that. So yeah, that Rogue One Target exclusive here. Pretty awesome release. I also picked up Magnolia. I got this at Movie Trading Company for, let's see if it'll show up there, sorry for the glare guys, $7.99. Paul Thomas Anderson's one of my favorite filmmakers working today, and just another one I'm just like, I don't know how I don't own this one. So I had it on DVD, but I had to go ahead and upgrade to that Blu-ray release there of Magnolia. Really good movie. If you haven't checked this one out, I mean, just a stellar cast. Paul Thomas Anderson, Tom Cruise in one of his best performances. Julianne Moore kills it as well. Just great movie overall. I have a few 4Ks here. The first one I have is Battleship. Got this one off of eBay for, I want to say it was like $18 shipped. I've heard mostly bad things about this film, but for some reason I remember seeing this when I worked at the old theater that I worked at. I remember always like seeing glimpses of this, and I was like, I want to watch it, but I've still yet to watch the full thing. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but never the entirety of it. And I'm sure it's going to look amazing in 4K. So I was skimming through eBay, I saw that, had some extra PayPal money, so I went ahead and bought it. I'll probably watch it soon, and if it sucks, then I could probably turn around and make my money back on it. Also picked this one up for $15 on Blu-ray.com, which was a heck of a good deal. And that's Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Pretty good movie, probably like one of the better Tim Burton films in a while. Had to pick this one up. I think it's a pretty good movie, but it definitely falls apart in the final act. I felt like, Tim Burton, he was really like, he brought back like the old school Tim Burton in the first 2 acts. A lot of the stuff that Tim Burton does nowadays that really kind of irks me, he did in the final act of the film. So it's not a perfect movie. It's not, one of the great Tim Burton films. And I thought for a second there, for like the first half of the movie, I was like, this is going to be like the next great Tim Burton film. But then once it got towards that final act, I was like, never mind. Last 3 here are SteelBooks. The first one up here is the Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook for Passengers. I enjoyed this movie a lot more than I probably should have. I remember, when the film came out, the trailers really did nothing to entice me to want to go see it in theaters. And then I heard a lot of, really bad reviews about it. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to check this one out in theaters. I'll just wait till, it comes out home video. And so I waited and watched it, and I actually enjoyed it. And I went ahead and picked up the SteelBook. It was actually a pretty good movie. It's not anything great. I think it does, again, kind of like Miss Peregrine's, it definitely falls apart in the final act, like the final 30 minutes of the movie. It falls apart a bit, but everything else leading up to the ending was actually pretty good. But overall I did enjoy it, and I thought Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence did a good job in the film. So yeah, the Best Buy 4K SteelBook for Passengers, and this one was just a hell of a good deal. I got this at Movie Trading Company. This SteelBook goes for a pretty decent amount of money. I've seen it go for about $40 to $50 online, and thankfully I found this for really cheap at Movie Trading Company, and that is the Salt Best Buy exclusive SteelBook. I remember trying to get this when it first came out. I tried to buy it online, but it was back ordered, and that order got canceled. And so I just never went ahead and bought it. And so I was just like, I'm just going to wait till one day I could find the SteelBook. And I finally found the SteelBook. It's been so many years since this film actually came out, and the SteelBook actually came out. And I'm surprised that the SteelBook was actually in good condition as well. For $3.99. You can't beat that. they might as well have just given this to me like, oh, thanks for coming in today, here's a free SteelBook, because to get it for that price, it's essentially a steal. Yeah, very happy to finally own this in the collection. Surprised they never made a sequel to this, because it actually, made some pretty good money. I think for the most part, the reaction to the audience was, pretty positive for the most part, so I'm surprised they never did a sequel. But yeah, happy to finally own this. And the last one here is the It Follows Kimchi DVD exclusive SteelBook. I did already own the Kimchi DVD releases, and I had them over here in my horror section, but I went ahead and sold them because I needed the money. And then a good friend of mine, Craig, was kind enough to give me his copy. This is going to be displayed again right here. That cool lenticular there. And then the back, I got number 571 out of 1300. So, really great release here. One of my favorite horror films of all time. I think it was 2015 when this came out. It was definitely my favorite film of that year. I'm definitely happy to have this one and happy to display it in the horror section again. Sorry guys, that is my update for y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed, and until next time, Corey from Corey Reviews, I'll catch y'all later.